Restucia Arena in Wilmington for today's Middlesex League girls hockey matchup between the Wakefield Warriors and the Wilmington Wildcats. The Wakefield Warriors come in with needing one win to qualify for the Division II state tournament, and Wakefield beat Watertown 3-2 on Tuesday night in the Middlesex League matchup. Wakefield is led by coach Corey Filate. The Wildcats come in with a 4-10-1 record. The Cats lost to Burlington 2-1 in a closely contested match on Tuesday. In the previous matchup, Wakefield back on December 26th, the Cats were defeated by Wakefield 8-4. Wilmington is led by first-year coach John LaPiana. Today is Senior Day, where we honor the class of 2018. As our 5 seniors, number 4, Lauren D'Angelo, number 5, Danielle Silva, number 7, Emily Hayden, number 8, Haley Duzelbaum, and captain number 22, Jillian Mealy, play their final home game at Restucia, and we'll be back for the opening face-off in a moment. We're beginning senior night here. First senior is number 4, Lauren D'Angelo, an assistant captain, and we'll try to do the best we can. As on senior night, traditionally the seniors are escorting out their parents. We're having trouble hearing the PA, so I'll try to work us through as best I can. So this is senior assistant captain, number 4, Lauren D'Angelo. And her parents, and I'm sure they'll walk out that far because don't want anybody slipping on the ice. So they'll have their picture shot. And we'll continue to carry this as it happens prior to the game. So again, this is the final appearance for these seniors at Restucia as Wilmington Wildcats. Lauren D'Angelo, number 4. Next is assistant captain, number 5, Danielle Silva. And she will be greeted by her parents. They're down the far right side of the ice. An athletic director, Tim Alberts, is down there as well. So we have 2 more seniors to go. So again, senior day we'll call it because there's a noon start here at the Restucia. Will be our pregame ceremony. Okay, now we got our next senior.
Number 7, Emily Hayden.
Will be number 7, Emily Hayden, and she'll skate over to greet parents as well. Intro after this. It's that time of year for high school athletes who do winter sports, which is traditionally the end of the seasons for senior nights or senior days. It's an opportunity for parents, fans, students, athletes, coaches to honor seniors who have put in a lot of hours and effort. Our next senior, number 8, is Haley Duzelbaum. Like I said, it's over to skate and see her parents. It's an opportunity for student athletes to be recognized for the effort they put in, most likely over 4 years in programs, and for us tonight in the Wildcat hockey, girls hockey program. And again, it happens everywhere. We did basketball last night. I think the men's hockey program will be doing it later on this month. Not sure if they do wrestling. It's done in football, it's done in baseball and softball and soccer and lacrosse. So it's just a good opportunity for the student athletes. And now our final senior to be named will be the captain, number 22, Jillian Mealy, and she'll skate over and see her parents. Again, these girls have put in 4 years of effort, sometimes 5 and 6, depending if they played in 7th and 8th grades, how the program has matured, to be honored here tonight at the Restucia Arena. And we'll be back for the face-off in a minute. We still have to do our opener. So you're gonna. Can you hear it?
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Welcome back to Restutia for tonight's Middlesex League matchup, girls hockey, between the Wakefield Warriors and the Wilmington Wildcats. Starting for Wakefield tonight, in goal will be Abby Boudreau. At forward, the forward line will be number 17, Caroline Lilly, number 18, Olivia Cameron, who's the captain, or assistant captain, and number 19, Brooke Lilly. So Caroline Lilly, Brooke Lilly are sisters. For defense for Wakefield, you'll have Courtney Hill, number 3, and number 16, Sarah Mallinson. Starting lineup will be all seniors except for the goalie tonight on senior night for the Wildcats. Starting in the forward spots will be number 7, Emily Hayden, number 5, Danielle Silva, number 22, Jillian Mealy. On defense, number 4, Lauren D'Angelo, and number 8, Haley Duselblom. And the goalie tonight will be number 30, Melanie Hayden. So we're getting ready for Middlesex League hockey action, Wilmington versus Wakefield, as we get ready for this. Take out the center ice for the opening face-off. It'll be Mealy versus Brooke Lilly as we get ready to center ice, start the game. 15-minute periods, 3 of them. Wilmington into offensive zone. 22 is Mealy. 7 is Hayden. 5 is Silva. 4 is Lauren D'Angelo. And 8 is Haley Duselblom. As Wakefield advances the puck into their offensive zone. Shot is saved by Hayden. Tied up in front. We'll have a face-off on the right face-off circle. So again, it'll be Mealy and Brooke Lilly on the face-off down the Wakefield offensive zone. Face-off won by Mealy. Swept around by D'Angelo. And Mealy back off to Jocelyn Palmer's in the game on defense now, so try to reset our offensive end. Wakefield. So we got back our line. We've got Kokoris, Silva, and Mealy in the front, with Lauren D'Angelo and Jocelyn Palmer manning the defensive line for Wilmington. Trying to figure out who we have on the ice here. Wakefield is putting pressure on the offensive zone for the majority of the period so far. One save by Hayden on the shot. So picked up on the right wing circle here by Wilmington. It'll be brought out. Danielle Silva trying to get into the offensive zone. We'll have a line change here. And on the line change, number 7 for Fiorenza for Wakefield breaks away. On the ice, we've got Deanna Riley, Bridget O'Shea on defense with Maria Hernandez, number 1. On offense is 23, Riley, 16, Bertolami. And that save is made by Hayden. Nice save, nice pad save. And 10 is Peyton Fuller. So again, a lot of action in the defensive zone for Wilmington. Here's a breakaway for Gina Bertolami. She throws it down in the left wing corner. Back behind the net. That's Peyton Fuller. We'll be trying to get some offensive pressure here. Back defenseman is Hernandez, who tries to keep it in, and we have a break. 2-on-2 for Wakefield as they come down the right wing side. Shot is wide for Wakefield. Rushed off nice by defenseman Maria Hernandez. Back into the right wing corner, left wing corner. A lot of action again. Wakefield putting pressure on Wilmington here in the offensive zone. The shot is tipped, shot is missed. Wakefield had open look and did not convert. Back to defensive. Again, a lot of time in the defensive zone for Wakefield to have a shift change, a change up on the fly here. Shifted out by 25. O'Shea and Wilmington with a complete line change here. So it's Kokor, Silva, Mealy up front, kept in by D'Angelo. But she's her partner on the left wing is on the right defense will be Palmer. Puck is in the zone as they'll try to dump it in and chase. Wakefield makes a nice play to clear. Wakefield on a 2-on-2 with shot is pad save. Tipped up out of the air. They're going to call a high stick on that. Faceoff will be down here in the Wakefield zone. So high stick on Wakefield, try to tip it out of the air into the net. Hayden is standing tall so far here as we're at the 11:16 mark, first period. Still no score. Face will be on the left wing circle. It looks like Kokoris will take the face-off for Wilmington. It's won by Wakefield. Again, they'll clear it around the board. Cut off by Mealy nicely. Takes it into the left wing corner. Nobody out front in the slot. That's back to Silva. They'll try to get to Kokoris up front. And it is tied up by the two defensemen on that, so we'll have a face-off again in the right wing circle. So Wilmington in their offensive end. We'll have a change up here on defense as O'Shea and Hernandez leave and Palmer and D'Angelo come in. Face-off again won by Wakefield. Wilmington having trouble winning these face-offs. Wakefield will try to break it out of their defensive zone, and they do. It'll be a 1-on-3 as Wilmington is back on defense. Run nicely off the puck there by Silva and D'Angelo. Back into the right wing corner. And Wakefield taking it to Wilmington in the offensive end. Hayden's going to have to stand tall here in goal. Trying to lead Kokoris there. They'll call no icing is called on that. Wakefield have to make the play. Shift change, line 2 is in, so we have Bertolami, Fuller, and Ida Bishop in the game. Ida Bishop freshman. The shot is saved by Hayden. Again, a lot of action here in the defensive end, in the Wilmington defensive end. Wakefield just continuing to dominate play. That puck will slip out. That'll be the late offside here. Wilmington will not have to clear the zone as Wakefield clears the zone. They're back in. Passes ahead to here's Bishop, number 12. Big action down here. Bertolami takes the puck. Ida Bishop to the right wing circle. That's O'Shea, 25, feeds it into Peyton Fuller. O'Shea cannot keep it in. There'll be no offside, no icing. Stopped ahead of there by Hayden, brought out by Hernandez to Fuller. Back to O'Shea. She loses the puck on a slip flow. Two Wakefield players are down and they're in the neutral zone. And Wilmington's defense is at least standing up to the rush here by Wakefield. Puck is taken away by, that's Bertolami, 16. So it's Bertolami, Fuller, and Bishop in the front. O'Shea and Hernandez on defense. Puck is covered up by Hayden, Melanie Hayden. A little bit of stick action, and we'll have a complete shift change here for the Wildcats. For those of you at Wakefield, not quite familiar with all the names, so if I don't have them correct, I apologize. Face off in the right wing circle, offensive right wing circle, Wakefield as they take it away. Right out in front, tipped away by Jocelyn Palmer. We have a breakaway here for Danielle Silva is going to take the puck down the right wing corner. Swinging around, Mealy comes out in front. Puck gets away. Nice hand pass there that is not, oh, they're going to call it. So Jocelyn Palmer fell down, made a beautiful play there with the hand pass to not allow any kind of a break for Wakefield. 8:21 to play, period number one, sorry. Still no score. Face will be down in the Wilmington defensive end, left wing circle. So we've got still Burlami, Riley, and Fuller up front with Kylie Finn on defense. A little scramble in front of the net. Trying to get a little chippy here on senior night for the Wildcats. So try to set their defensive unit. It'll be O'Shea and Kylie Flynn for the Wildcats back on defense. So let's reset that. We've got Fuller, Burlami, and Riley up front, O'Shea and Flynn in the back. Faceoff is won by Wilmington. Bridget O'Shea tries to take the puck out of the zone and gets tied up by the Wakefield offensive player. Again, Wakefield dominating the offensive possession here. So Wilmington scramble just to clear the puck out of their own zone. 6 is Riley Fuller. It's Kylie Flynn on defense. And again, O'Shea tries to clear. She doesn't. Puck is taken back around by Dawn Riley. Feeds it to Peyton Fuller. Fuller's tying the puck up on the zone. Trying to get the ball to Burlami, 16, who's got a little bit of an opening here if she can skate past. Gina Burlami trying to get there's no icing being called here. As Wakefield controls the puck in their defensive zone, and again, they'll rush it into the neutral zone and try to get into the offensive end. Picked up by Lauren D'Angelo, stays in the neutral zone. Stolen away here by Danielle Silva again. Silva on the left wing circle. He's got Mealy out in front. And that feed is to Jocelyn Palmer, who gets their first shot at least close to the net. Silva back underneath. And now we're going to have the Wakefield bringing a nice defensive play there by Jillian Mealy. Still Wakefield back into the offensive zone. Open shot is going to score. That goal will be scored by number 19, Brooke Lilly. Wakefield's first goal of the game comes at the 6:44 mark of the first period as they take a 1-0 lead. Wilmington tried to slow them down in the neutral zone, and failing to do that, they got an open shot for Brooke Liley, who converted. Hayden didn't have a lot of opportunity or chance to make that save. So again, that's 6:44 to play. It's 1-0 Wakefield. You've got the second line, Riley, Bertolami, and Fuller stay out with Palmer, and it'll be Hernandez and O'Shea back on D. Again, had trouble in the left wing quarter. Bridget O'Shea tries to get the puck out. It's kept in by Wakefield. Plenty of offensive opportunities for Wakefield here in the first period. Riley drops back to help on defense here. Just hits the puck. Taken down. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a trip. So there will be a penalty here on Wakefield. That'll stop the play. We're going to get our first penalty of the game. Not sure, down in the right wing defensive corner, like Diana Riley got tripped up. So we'll wait for the call. 6:04 to play. The 2-minute, again, penalties are now 2 minutes here in high school hockey. Penalty is on number 7, forward Annabelle Forzati. Wilmington will take the power play in the offensive zone. So on the back line for Wilmington, we have Lauren D'Angelo and Jocelyn Palmer with Mealy, Silva, and Kokoris up front. See if they can work a shot here, try to tie the game. Misplayed a little bit there by Kokoris. A nice defensive play by number 19, who scored the goal, Brooke Lilly. And they'll be tied up. Nope. Wilmington will try to break. Here comes Kokoris, who's got D'Angelo on the right wing. Try to dump it in here. That'll be Kokoris. Gets the ball. Oh, a delayed offside here. No, I don't know what we're going to call here. Wilmington offside. Kokoris got into the zone a little bit too quick. 5:27 to play. Wakefield leads 1-0. We got 1:23 left on the penalty to Wakefield's forward Forziati. So again, we got Kokoris, Silva, and Mealy up front with Lauren D'Angelo and Jocelyn Palmer at the back of the power play. Wakefield's trying to get some kind of offensive juice started here. They dump into the right wing corner, dump and chase. Mealy goes after the puck. That goes up out of play, so we'll have a face-off in the right wing circle. So let's see if we can win the face-off, get it back, draw the puck back to our defenseman, try to get a shot on goal. 1:09 left in the penalty, 5:13 to play in the quarter, in the period. Face-off's won by Wakefield. It'll be dropped out of the offensive zone. Wilmington will regroup. D'Angelo back over to Palmer, finds Mealy, who stick handles the puck into the zone. Jocelyn Palmer gets the puck. Will be back out to D'Angelo, who throws it on net, tapped up and over and score. That'll be a goal. Very, very, very highly unusual goal as D'Angelo, or Palmer I'm saying, throws that puck into the offensive zone. I think that bounced off of Kokoris. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for the call as it bounced up and in. So we tie, the game gets tied. Coach Wakefield not happy with how it happened. Thinks it was hit in the air by the glove. I thought that puck went off the shoulder of the offensive player. So that'll tie the game at 1-1 if they allow the goal. If not, there'll be 48 seconds left on the penalty. So I'm assuming that goal was scored by, I thought that went off the shoulder of either Kokoris or Mealy for the goal. We'll wait for the call. Face off center ice. Offense, the same stars, and Hernandez gets beat. Shot up is blocked away by Melihay. So on defense, we got Hernandez and O'Shea. On offense, we've got Kokoris, Silva, and Mealy. There's Hernandez, feeds it over to O'Shea, who's going to try to clear the zone up, feeds up to Mealy. Mealy will take it out in the offensive end. Mealy with a nice little play off the boards. They'll have a line shift here. For Wilmington as Wakefield tries to pull the puck out of their own zone. Wakefield again, Wilmington getting a little more pressure here. So we've got 16 Bertolami, Bishop, and Fuller on the ice on the offensive end. And that'll be an offside, that'll be an icing call. Bring it all the way back. Defensively for Wilmington, we have number 17, not number 17, she's offense. The 17, Jocelyn Palmer, and 4, Lauren D'Angelo, and an offense. 10 is Fuller, 12 is Bishop, and 16 is Bertolami as the Wakefield wins that face-off. Ida Bishop, this freshman playing here on the varsity hockey team, loses that face-off. The puck is dropped down into the offensive zone once again. That'll be an icing. We'll bring it all the way back up to the other end. 3:43 to play, period 1. Wilmington is in a 1-1 tie with Wakefield. It's an important game for Wakefield, for if they win, they advance to the state tournament. For Wilmington, it'll be a nice little revenge game after Wakefield beat them 8-4 back in December. Face-off is won by Wilmington, thrown on net by Fuller, kept in by D'Angelo. Again, Wilmington getting a little more pressure here as the period has changed. That goal has helped to spark the Wildcats offensively. Second line doing a good job mucking the puck here, left wing boards. It's Fuller back to D'Angelo to take the and that'll be another offside. They just announced the goal. Did you? I couldn't hear the announcement. It was again it's either going to be Mealy or Kokoris, either 2 or 22. So at the break, we'll get the official announcement of that. 3:07 to play, first period, 1-1. Starting, first line is out there for the Wildcats, Kokoris, Silva, and Mealy. Manning the blue line, Lauren D'Angelo 4 and Jocelyn Palmer 17. Kokoris takes the faceoff and wins it over to Mealy, back to Palmer, who feeds it into Mealy, gets it out in the slot to Kokoris with a shot, is saved by Boudreau, the goalie for Wakefield. That's face-off will be on the right wing circle. 2:58 to play, period 1. Again, action has changed. First part of the period, Wakefield was putting a lot of pressure in their offensive end. Wilmington has sort of shifted a little bit with that power play goal. Now there's a turnover by Jocelyn Palmer. Breakaway shot is saved by Hayden, tipped in and scored. Again, number 19, 17 and 19, the Lilly sisters. 17 with the initial shot. 19, Brooke Lilly with a follow-up goal. That'll be Brooke Lilly's second goal of the game. 2:47 to play. Wilmington trails 2-1. Again, just a misplay by Jocelyn Palmer in her offensive end led to the breakaway, which led to the initial save by Melanie Hayden and the follow-up by Willie for the goal. So we'll go back to center ice, 2-1 Wakefield. Same unit in for Wilmington. That's Silva. We'll try to take it, dump it in the zone. Silva, Kokoris, and Mealy. Mealy in left wing circle. Right wing circle, excuse me. Oh, down goes Silva. Mealy fiddling around, out to the blue line. To Palmer, back beneath. There's Silva go try to keep the puck in the zone. Nice play. Danielle Silva in the play. There's Mealy mucking around back behind the net as Wakefield will try to clear their defensive zone and run into some offense. They'll knock it out of play. That faceoff will be in the Wilmington offensive zone, right wing circle, 2:11 to play. Wakefield 2, Wilmington 1. Shift change for the Wildcats. So we've got in on defense. We got Bridget O'Shea as number 25 and 6 is Kylie Flynn. On offense, we've got Fuller, Bertolami, and Riley. Number 23, Diana Riley. That passes in. Played well by Palmer behind the net. They're going to try to get the puck out in front. Nobody up in the slot. Wakefield having trouble again clearing their defensive zone, and when they do, they're very dynamic on offense. There's a cross-court pass, cross-ice pass by Wakefield. It intercepted by Kylie Flynn, who takes it in offside. 1:50 to play, period 1. Wilmington trails, it should be 2-1. Face-off will be taken by Diana Riley, and it's one back to Peyton Fuller. Second line has done a pretty good job keeping offensive possession. Gina Berlami into the corner. Taken away by Riley and throws it back behind the net. There's a breakout here. As Wakefield missed pass in there on neutral ice, and we'll get back on defense. That's Flynn and O'Shea back on D for the Wildcats. Flynn makes a good play of stopping puck. Puck is behind the net. It's going to be taken out here by Peyton Fuller back into the offensive zone for Wakefield. Wakefield does a good job once they get the puck into their offensive zone of keeping possession. Wilmington having trouble when they're stuck back defensively, getting the puck cleared and out. As you can see, they just keep throwing pucks on net, and hopefully that they can get one by Hayden. Hayden is stood pretty tall here in the first period on a barrage of shots. That's Flynn trying to clear and cannot. Flynn again, puck out in front. Up into the slot comes defenseman. Backhanders, glove save by Hayden, tipped up off the crossbar by Wakefield. Again, broken away here. And Wilmington will shift change again. Line 1 will come back out, and they got, here she's 19, who's their dynamic goal scorer, Brooke Lilly. Throws it back behind the net. Defensively, we've got D'Angelo and Palmer for the Wildcats, of course. Mealy and Silva up front. Mealy with a nice play. Can't clear this zone. She'll get it again, and she'll clear it and be stopped. Nice body check there on Mealy, but she does clear the zone. Skates hard in the front court. Center. Silva will dump it in back, and will dump and chase. 1 second. That'll be the period. At the end of 1, Wakefield 2, Wilmington 1, and we'll be back with second period action in a moment. Welcome back for period 2. Wakefield versus Wilmington girls hockey back at the Restouche Arena. Wakefield coming into the second period with a 2-1 lead on 2 goals by Brooke Lilly. We did get the Wilmington goal scorer. They credit that goal to Lauren De Silva on the shot from the point. So as they get ready to begin action on a 2-1 Wakefield lead, Wilmington brings out their first line, centered by Leah Kokoris, Danielle Silva on one wing, Jillian Mealy on the other. Defensively, we got Jocelyn Palmer and Lauren D'Angelo. It's number 1 line for Wakefield's out there with the Lilly sisters and Olivia Cameron in the front. Like I said, 2 goalies. We got Melanie Hayden in goal for Wilmington and Abby Boudreau in goal for the Wakefield Warriors. Puck is cleared into the defensive zone. D'Angelo will feed it to Mealy. Will try to take it. Puck can handle it out of their own zone. Nice move, pass into the offensive zone. It's got big save. She had Danielle Silva open. Big save by Boudreau here, but Silva with a nice sliding look shot. Here's a breakaway. It's a pad save, repad save by Hayden. And that shot was by Cameron. That puck will be up. We lost the net. Net's off its mooring. So we'll probably face this off in the right wing defensive zone of the Wildcats. Again, Silva had the shot. A nice move by Mealy in the offensive end. Big save by Boudreau, and down on the other end, and Cameron for Wakefield had a big shot and a huge 2 saves by Melanie Hayden. So it'll be Diana Riley take the face-off. She's out there with Bertolami and Fuller on defense. We have Hernandez and O'Shea. This group did a pretty good job of putting pressure on. We have a stick drop by a Wakefield player. As Wilmington tries to clear the zone, it's tapped out in front, and no shot's going to happen there as O'Shea effectively took for Ziti off the play. Again, a lot of play in the offensive end for Wakefield. There's a fan. Again, Wilmington looks like to break the ice. Bertolami gets it to Riley. Riley back to O'Shea. O'Shea can't clear. O'Shea tries to clear again. Eventually we'll get the puck out of the Wilmington zone. Bertolami clears it center ice. Wakefield has to clear, and they'll just dump. That's a shot on net. Dumps it onto the net. Hayden ready for the save. Hernandez will skate the puck out. Finds Fuller. Bertolami, Fuller, and Riley on the offensive end. Nice play. Riley keeps it in play. That'll be Bertolami. Stick handles out in front. Puck just sliding around there, and Wilmington can't get to it as Wakefield's goalie clears. And here's the break. Here's their goal scorer, Diana Riley. Good speed. Nice play by D'Angelo to cut that off. And Wakefield's unit is in. This will be 16 is Bertolami. So you have the Bertolami line. You got Bertolami, Fuller, and Riley on offense on the front. And you got D'Angelo and O'Shea playing the defense. D'Angelo trying to clear. Pack up in front, tipped in front, shot by it's 18, which is Cameron. Another save by Hayden. So Hayden keeping them in the game here as we hit to the 12:20 mark of the second period. Still 2-1 Wakefield. Melanie Hayden making big saves here in the second period. Keep Wilmington in the ball in the hockey game. We'll have a shift change here. So back on defense, you'll have Hernandez and Kylie Flynn. Offensively, we've got the starting line of Silva, Mealy, and Kokor. So here's Mealy again. Mealy with good speed around the defensive player. Takes and shoots. Tip save by Kokor. That was a nice save by Boudreau and the shot by Mealy. Mealy making things happen in the Wilmington offensive end. Back behind the net. Puck is out to Riley Flynn. Kylie Flynn, rather. Shot across. Controlled by Wakefield, and they'll bring it out of their zone. Rush to 15, which is Melanson. Of course, almost with the break. And in the neutral zone, Wakefield brings it. We got a shot on net, glove save by Hayden. She wraps it up. Nope, she doesn't wrap it up. Flynn kicks the puck out. So we got Flynn and Hernandez on defense. Puck out in front, cleared away by Mealy. Cleared by Kokor, taken by Mealy. Mealy's going to have open ice, a 1-on-3 with Kokor on the left. She just dumps in. We have the shift change here. Full shift change for Wilmington. We're going to have Bishop, Bertolami, and Fuller out in the offense. And Wakefield pretty small puck in their offensive zone. Shot, great save. Pad save, beautiful save by Melanie Hayden. She continues to keep the Wildcats in this hockey game. A little chippy down there. 19, who is a double goal scorer, Brooke Lilly, got a little bit chippy with the Wilmington player, D'Angelo. So they're going to throw somebody in the box here, though. Not sure what's going to happen. Nope, no, they're not. Nope, they let the chippiness go. Face-off is won by Wakefield. It was Kokors. Not Kokors, I'm sorry. It was Ida Bishop, number 12. So let's try to reset our lineup here for the Wildcats. We've got Bishop. Good save by Hayden, swung around the back net. We'll get the lineup for you in a second as Wakefield continues to put pressure in the offensive zone. So Fuller, Bishop, and pad save, glove save by Melanie Hayden again, keeping Wilmington in the game. So on the defensive side, we've got D'Angelo and number 17, which is Jocelyn Palmer, the number 1 defensive unit. And on offense now we'll have Kokors, Silva, and Mealy. So I apologize for the last 2 minutes of action there. I just couldn't get my sight lines correct here at Rastusha. To give you the proper names, we're back with, looks like the number 1 unit. Now it'll be the number 2 defenses. Number 2 defensive line, which is Hernandez and O'Shea. So it'll be up front will be Kokors, Silva, and Mealy with Hernandez and O'Shea on the defensive back line. Wakefield's playing multitude of players. If I can pick out their names off the roster sheet, I'll let you know who those are. But for now, we'll just go with what we got. Pass into the slot, taken away by O'Shea. Again, Wilmington, constantly having a little bit of trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. So Wakefield, again, keeps that puck in net. Hernandez with the body save there. She'll take it back around her own net. And we'll try to feed it out of their zone, off the left wing, right wing board, and that'll be free and clear. No icing calls here. As Mealy skates down, Mealy showing good speed on her skating, takes the puck away. And she's down on our right wing corner. I don't know how well we can see down there, but O'Shea with the shot is tipped and taken away, so we got a 2-on-2 break here, actually a 1-on-2 now for 15, who is Melanson. She takes it into the right wing corner and it's taken off nicely by Hernandez, who feeds it around the boards, where O'Shea will try to clear. It's taken away. As O'Shea's got the puck, right wing corner. Again, Wilmington is struggling on the defensive end to clear. O'Shea ties the puck up, makes a nice play to take it away, feeds it up to Mealy. Mealy will take it out of the zone here. She tries to sneak by and stuck right underneath her on the boards. That'll be no offside, no icing here. Hernandez back. She's played off on the body. That's 18, which is Cameron. So this is the dynamic line right now for Wakefield. It's the Cameron and the Lilly sisters. That puck will be taken away by Silva. She taps it into her neutral zone and chased back defensively by Wakefield's number 3, Courtney Hill, captain, or assistant captain. Dumped in by Mealy, and we'll have a shift change on both sides. So it'll be Palmer and D'Angelo defensively. It'll be Fuller, Bertolami, and Riley on offense for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats, Bertolami tries to keep the puck in. Nice play by Jocelyn Palmer in the neutral zone to stop the Wakefield rush. Picked off at center ice and miscommunication there between Riley and Fuller. As Wakefield will bring the puck into the neutral zone and dump it into their offensive end, into the corner. Played off by Palmer. Again, they're doing a good job in their offensive zone, trying to throw pucks on net. Melly Hayden standing tall for the Wildcats. Another nice save there as she tips her. Looked like that play should have been called a little earlier by the referee, as Hayden had the puck nestled up against the net, and the net came loose. We got the stoppage of play. 7:44 to play, period 2. Wakefield 2, Wilmington 1. No scoring so far here in this second period. So O'Shea and Hernandez replace D'Angelo and Fuller on the defensive end. We've got Kokors, Mealy, and no, we don't. We've got the Fuller, Bertolami, and Riley line out there as the puck stays in the offensive zone. Wraparound shot by Wakefield is wide of the net. And Hernandez back in her defensive zone again. Will try to clear the puck. Wilmington having major trouble clearing the puck, especially back around their own, behind their own net into their defensive zone. Pass is centered. Wakefield has a shot. She'll drop back and set their offense. And they try to throw it again. The objective here is get the puck on net as much as they can, as they've done that. O'Shea battling here in the corner, and the Wildcats clear to the neutral zone. Fuller and Riley make an effort, and there's O'Shea who clears the puck. Fuller takes the puck. Peyton Fuller tries to take the puck into the offensive zone. We'll have a half a line shift or a full line shift here as Mealy comes in. Hernandez, Mealy. Whoa, somebody sneezed there. Hernandez, Mealy. That was our cameraman, George. It's a little cold here. So on the back line, we've got Hernandez and O'Shea. On the front line, we've got Kokoris, Mealy, and Silva, who've had the best offensive effort here. There's Silva's, oh, nice play. That'll be a penalty, but it'll score. So Silva gets the puck held. Kokoris in the slot with a backhander for the goal on a delayed penalty call. That'll tie the game up at 2-2 with 6:30 to play in the period number 2. Again, Mealy forcing the action. Silva was held, so we'll have was a delayed penalty call on the hold, and Kokoris follows up with a nice backhand to score on Boudreau to tie the game up at 2 as we'll come back to center ice and we'll face it off here. So on the delayed penalty, interesting to see what we're going to do here. We're going to play 5-on-5. Penalty was delayed. We scored on delayed penalty. Back to 5-on-5. Okay. Face off for Kokoris and Ryan and Lilly for Wakefield. So Wakefield's got their number 1 line in, and Wilmington's got their number 1 offensive line, and that's Danielle Silva wreaking havoc in her offensive zone. Centered in front, saved by Boudreau. Shot just up over the net by Silva, so a nice pass to the slot by Kokoris to Mealy led to a shot, and Silva followed up and topped it right up over the top of the net over the crossbar. Wilmington putting offensive pressure on. That'll be people falling all over, and that's D'Angelo and Palmer playing defense with Kokoris and Mealy. There's Mealy. Mealy playing a really good hockey game. Takes the puck to the left wing side. He's going to try to center Silva. Somebody loses the stick, and that'll be a trip. We're going to have another penalty call here on Wakefield. That's now number 3, Courtney Hill. Mealy is pestering the Warriors in the offensive zone. Not sure what they call that's a cross check or what, but nope, he'd call it a hold. Okay, so the hold will be on number 3. Number 3, Courtney Hill. Wilmington will go into the power play, so let's set that power play. Kokoris, Silva, and Mealy with D'Angelo and Palmer manning the blue line. So there's D'Angelo, nice shot on net, not blocked out in front. Wilmington putting pressure on him. We're going to have a 2-on-2 on the shorthanded attempt. They'll just dump and chase, wasting time. So the penalty, 1:45 to play on the penalty, 5:30 to play in the game, in the period, excuse me. 2-2. Wilmington has tied the game and is on the power play, and he's down a little bit slow to get up, so we'll get a 5-on-3 here as 17 Lilly is slow to get back, and that'll be just dumped up and back down. Nice clear. There's 17 who's playing. She's back behind her on net, and what do we got called here? Net gets dislodged. Seems to be an occurrence here in the second period. That net in the left-hand side, as we look to our left in the defensive zones for Wilmington, has been dislodged 2 or 3 times. 1:16 to play in the penalty, 5:02 to play in the period. Wilmington with the offensive line. So they'll put Hernandez back on the point. So we've got Hernandez, Palmer, Fuller. I can't tell the other 2. So if it's the Fuller line, it'll be Fuller, Bishop, and most likely Bertolami. Two to 2 off the delayed penalty goal by Leah Kokoris. So it'll be Bishop taking the big face-off here in the defensive right wing circle. One back to Hernandez. Wilmington on the power play here. Try to clear zone, see if we can take it. So here's Fuller. Peyton Fuller mishandles the puck in her own zone. The penalty, we are on the advantage here. She feeds it back to Palmer. So it's Palmer and Hernandez in the back line with Bishop, Fuller, and Bertolami up front. Let's see if that's 18. That's 18. Shot by Zoe DeRose, number 18, is wide. Zoe DeRose is on the power play, number 18. So let's reset. So you got DeRose, Fuller, Bishop, Kakor, Hernandez, and Palmer back on manning the blue line. There's Zoe DeRose will feed it back to Hernandez, will bring it out. She's got Fuller into Bishop. Bishop brings it into the offensive zone, swept away by White. Wakefield, as we've got 21 seconds left in the period. A 1 on 16 here. I'm sorry, 1 on 5 for Wakefield as she flies up the right wing boards, killing more and more time. Again, that is number 18, Cameron, playing really good penalty kill. 8 seconds to play, power play, 52 to play here in the quarter. In the period, Ida Bishop will take the puck and get taken down. Goes down hard. Penalty's about to expire, and it has, so we're at full strength, back at full strength. Nice little move there. That's Cameron. Slides it out in front. Save is by Hayden, and she's all over in the restricted zone. Wilmington will break with 17 DeRose, or 17 Palmer, excuse me. Kept in by Palmer, and that'll be Mealy. So Amelia Kakor, Silva, Palmer, Silver, and just on the front. And we got D'Angelo and O'Shea manning the blue line. So 3:09 to play. Q period number 2. Wilmington's tied 2-2. That'll be an offside. Nope, they clear the zone, so they'll delayed offside. Wakefield forecheck by Silva. Forces an errant pass. It gets through D'Angelo. She recovers. Tie up on the right wing side. Penalty coming, I would imagine, here as we see the hand up. And that'll be, we have a Wilmington penalty, which will be our first one. Like he's giving them the elbow. 2:39 to play. 2-2, period number 2. Penalty is going to be on number 4, Lauren D'Angelo. So Wilmington will have to kill the power play here for the majority of this second period. And he'll put in on defense. He's got Riley on the penalty kill with Mealy, Hernandez, and Silva. So it's Mealy, Hernandez, Riley, and Silva kill penalty. Wakefield's got their number 1 line. That's 19 who scored both goals, which is Lily. So they got both Lily sisters in. Got 3, which is Courtney Hill playing the point. Cameron also playing the point. Shot in on net. Nice play by Melanie Haynes. Haynes kept Wilmington tie here, 2-2. So now we'll have O'Reilly's replaced by Bishop. So we have Bishop, Mealy, Hernandez, and Silva as the penalty kill. Cameron and Hill as the blue liners for the Wakefield. The 17 and 19 sisters, the Lilly sisters, the number 11 in the game for is the Kadarius. So that puck is taken away by Mealy. She'll dump it out. Silva just throw it into the offensive zone, just chase and forecheck. So it'll be Bishop and Silva forechecking here on the power play. So the penalty kill, we got Bishop and Silva up front with Mealy and Hernandez in the back line. It's Wakefield, that's the Lily. This older of the Lilly sisters, Brooke Lilly, taking the puck in net, swinging around behind the net. Look for her sister, 17. She'll feed it back to Cameron. Cameron with a shot on that, a little wide. Picked back up by Lily. Lily takes it into right wing zone, feeds it back to 18, who is Cameron. 3 is Courtney Hill. She'll throw it on net. That'll be blocked out in front by Mealy. Mealy will try to clear zone. 1:29 to play in the period. 48 seconds left in the penalty. Mealy just forces her way through with a nice play. Stick is held. I see no penalty call there. Mealy's going to go back and get it. Puck out in front. Going to be tied up. It sits there. Mealy is knocked down. We're going to have another penalty. Jillian Mealy just causing the ruckus back behind the Wakefield net is cross-checked, and 17 looks like she doesn't think she should get called for that. But that 17 is Carolyn Lilly, who is the younger sister of Brooke Lilly. She'll go to the penalty box. Well, 2 people will play 4 and 4 for 34 seconds. 1:13 play in the period. Wilmington will have a power play, if my math is correct, for about 46 seconds, something like that. I don't have my calculator with me today. All right, so in the 4 on 4, we're going to have 2 is Kokoris. 17 is Jocelyn Palmer. That puck is cleared, so this is to be a 1:07 to play. So it's Kokoris, Silva, Palmer, and Mealy not out on the ice? No. So it's, again, we'll play 4-on-4. That puck will be dumped down. That should be an icing call, and they'll stop the play here with 47 seconds left. 8 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Then Wilmington will go to an advantage with 39 seconds to play. So on the ice for Wilmington, we have Silva 5, Mealy 22. Jocelyn Palmer 17 and Hernandez 2. Coming out of the penalty box will be Lauren D'Angelo in a few seconds. Shot by Palmer is wide. Picked up by Silva. Silva will take it back around the net. She's got Mealy out in front. We go on the power play now. Wilmington on power play with 36 seconds to play. Oh, D'Angelo. It's cross-checked in the back. No call. 17 Palmer, excuse me, she's not doing too well. The replacement for her will be Bridget O'Shea. So we have 23 seconds left, 1:09 left on the power play, and they're going to call Silva on the penalty here. This game has gotten a little bit out of here, and the officials, that'll stop pop. They're going to have a hook. Looks like it'll be Danielle Silva, the senior, going to the penalty box. Frustration. 1 minute on the penalty left for Wakefield. That was number 17. Cameron Lilly. We got 2 minutes on Daniel Silva. 13 seconds to play in the period. We're tied 2-2. Only goal of the period was by Leah Kokoris. As Wilmington will have to kill 13 seconds. They'll have to play 13 seconds in a 2-on-2. So it'll be O'Shea, D'Angelo, Kokoris, and Mealy. Kokoris taking a big face-off here down the zone. Won by Lilly. Back to Hill. Hill throws it on net. Shot, a lot of traffic out in front of it. It's blocked. 4 seconds left in the period. 3, this will run it down. Mealy just hold the puck. As we end period number 2 here at Restucia, Wilmington 2, Wakefield 2. We'll see you in a few moments for the third period.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his
I
backpack.
can't find my backpack.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just
trying
gotta
as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Okay, we're back. Third period action, 2-2 Wilmington. 2-2 Wilmington Wakefield in a battle here in the third period as we come back to Restucia for you live. Wakefield again trying to look to put offensive pressure on Wilmington, who has had trouble clearing the puck from their own zone. So our starting unit is Mealy, Kokoris, Silva with Palmer and D'Angelo manning the blue line. Wilmington trying to again force action. 2-2. 1 goal scored, second period. That goal was scored by Leah Kokoris. So Wilmington's goals have been D'Angelo and Kokoris, and Wakefield's both goals were scored by one of their sisters. I'll get that name in a second here, as Brooke Lilly had both goals. Again, there's Lilly. Shot saved by Hayden. Scramble out in front. That'll be a goal. Quick goal here. Wilmington sort of lost track of the puck there. Lauren D'Angelo went down. We're going to have to wait to hear who the goal scorer was. So it's 14:08, second period. On the power play, I forgot to mention also, as we're back, they scored the goal. Daniel Silva was in the box. That'll be a power play goal, 3-2. For Wakefield, we'll wait for the announcement of the goal scorer. So now we are 3-2 Wakefield. We'll be back to center ice. They're going to bring out Peyton Fuller. Will be on the wing with Kokoris and Mealy. Defensively, it will be. Looks like it's Bridget O'Sullivan and Haley Duzabon will start back there on defense for the Wildcats here in Q3. Again, trouble with clearing the net. Melanie Hayden can only do so much in the net, and she's done a great job keeping this game close. Scramble in front for the puck there, and Wakefield capitalized on a little bit of a miscommunication on the penalty kill. As I wait for the announcement, if I can hear it, it's tough to hear at the Restucia what the announcements are. Wilmington in their offensive zone. Wakefield has opportunity to clear, and they do. Dumped back in by Duzabon, and it'll be brought back here. She'll dump it back into neutral ice. Fuller will try to handle, and she does not, as Wakefield again clears. A lot of neutral ice play here. So we've got Riley, Fuller, and I think it's Berlami. Berlami back on the ice. And then in the back line, on the blue line, will be Duzelbaum and O'Shea. O'Shea will be replaced by Fuller, excuse me, by D'Angelo and Palmer back on defense. So offensively, we've got Mealy, Silva, and Kokoris, and a stoppage of play here. 12:58 to play, 3-3, period 3. 3-2, excuse me. Wakefield with an early goal, early power play goal to take the lead here to begin the period. I had a Bishop in offensively. So it'll be Bishop, Riley, and Bertolami offensively. And there's a breakaway pass. That's going to go all the way down, and Hayden will have to play it, and she'll just cover up for the faceoff. A little sneaky little push on D'Angelo. Wakefield's getting a little bit chippy again. Take the lead. Important game for them if they win there, qualify for the tournament. 17 and 19. The Lilly sisters have been offensive dynamos here for Wakefield. Face-off won by Bishop. Just announcing the goal. We'll get you that goal in a second. Shot on net is played off by Riley. So it's Riley, Bishop, Bertolami up front. Bertolami's going to get a chance for a breaker. Kick front. Nice play. Good balance. How to move the puck forward with their skate. Made it happen. Forechecking down the offensive end. They'll try to slide it off. Bishop cuts the puck off, but dumps it in. They'll have a line change. Bishop will continue to forecheck as Mealy and Kokoris come on for offensively, and that's D'Angelo and Jocelyn Palmer playing the blue line. So here's Silva's got Mealy. Mealy's going to go on 1-on-2. Trailing is Kokoris, and into the slot goes Silva. Mealy using her speed to swing the puck around, probably going to try to dump it up in front. Checked off by Wakefield. That puck will be tipped up and off the netting for a face-off in the offensive right wing circle of the Wildcats. That goal, if we heard correctly, was scored by number 12, Michaela Fennelly. I'm not sure if I had that right, but if I did not, I apologize. The sound system here is not that good. So we'll give the goal to 12 if I heard correctly. Michaela Fennelly, who is one of the captains of the hockey team. Wilmington wins the face-off. Mealy centers it, clears it back around behind the net. So it'll be Mealy, Silva, and Kokoris, backed up by Haley Duzelbaum and Bridget O'Shea, 25, Duzelbaum number 8. Stolen by Silva. She'll dump into the right wing corner. It'll be chased by Mealy. Mealy back around the net into the corner. Trying to set up some kind of offense. Silva goes for it. No. They're on the right wing boards. Mealy's going to have to try to swing it out back. Dumps it back to O'Shea. O'Shea throws it off the defensive player. That's Duzelbaum who dumps it in. Again, now a little bit of offensive pressure for the Wildcats. 10:59 to play. 3-2 Wakefield leads. Duzelbaum keeps the puck in, but it'll be played off by Wakefield. Wakefield will try to feed. It'll go into the center ice, and Duzelbaum will chase back, clear it. Nice play as they clear. Riley, Mealy back to Duzelbaum, up to Silva. Good, nice little touch pass there to get the puck out of the zone. Silva dumps it in the neutral zone, taken back. Wakefield slides back and gets in a defensive posture as Fuller bumps off the play, dumps it in the right wing corner. So it'll be Fuller, Bishop, and Bertolami. And actually, Fuller, Bishop, and DeRose is in the game. So it's Fuller, Bishop, DeRose, D'Angelo and Palmer. A breakaway here. 17 is Riley's sister. She tries it up out in front of Lily's sister. 17, Carol Lilly tried to dump it to her sister. 19 was the 2 goals, which Brooke Lilly. Save was made by Melanie Hayden. And again, Melanie Hayden, sophomore goalie for Wilmington, has played a phenomenal game. Keeping Wilmington in the game as we're at 3-2 with 10 minutes to play. Face-off won by Lilly, feeds it back to Hill. So Hill and Storter on the blue line with Cameron, who tips that shot. Hayden makes the save. Cameron and the Lilly and the Brooke Lilly and Caroline Lilly up front for Wakefield. For Wilmington, we got Kokoris, Mealy, Silva, backline D'Angelo and Palmer. Puck in the corner. Silva tries to throw it around. picked off by Jocelyn Palmer. She'll dump it up front. Mealy cannot make the play. They're going to call no icing on it, so Mealy will chase into the corner. Plays the puck uphill. Puck free behind the net. Wilmington looking to score a goal to tie the game up. Silva slides it out in front. It's blocked off by the goalie, Baudreau. Cleared out. 17 is Lily. Lily tries to get it into the offensive end. She slid down by Silva. Silva's laying down on her back. Looks like she's hurt. So once we get a stoppage of play, we're going to have to get Danielle Silva down and hurt. There's the whistle. Silva went down hard as she ran into the Wakefield offensive player right across the blue line. As we have a stoppage of play for the injured player, looking for the trainer to come and take care of business here. And here comes our trainer. Not sure what the injury is. Again, we will never speculate. Danielle Silva was playing defensive, got a little bit of a tangle with the Wakefield player. She's down on the ice. Concern. So we'll break here for a minute for the injured player, and we'll be back when play resumes. Longer delay than we would have expected. There's the whistle, so we'll go at 9:03, and Wilmington will bring out offensively. It'll be Mealy, Corcostas, Bishop. So Ida Bishop will play on the wing on that line with D'Angelo and Palmer in the back on the blue line. So it'll be Bishop, Corcostas, number 2, and Mealy. So in the offensive zone, swept away by Palmer is, again, Wakefield putting pressure on, tipped ahead, Mealy. Mealy's going to have a little bit of break out here. Shows great speed on the right wing side. Taken, slowly driven off, that'll be a penalty. That's going to be some kind of a hold there. So Wilmington going the power play at 8:38. Mealy with the breakaway showed great speed on the right wing side. Forcing penalty, and they're going to call that on most likely one of those two defensemen, who it's going to be Courtney Hill, number 3. It's going to the box, so we got 2-minute penalty come up here. And we'll leave switching gloves, Mealy switching gloves. So what we'll have is, well, Mealy with Corcostas, Bishop up front, Laura D'Angelo and Palmer in the back. I'll get you penalty kill. We'll have 17, 18, 19. So it's Lily, Cameron, and Lily, and Nelson and Lily. Carolyn Lily breaks away on the shorthanded attempt, forcing pressure on Wilmington. Pulls down, controlled by D'Angelo to Corcostas. That'll be D'Angelo, Palmer in the backcourt. There's Ida Bishop trying to take the puck into the offensive zone. Leah can't keep the puck in, and it'll be chased back by D'Angelo, being chased after by Brooke Lilly. And the penalty kill for Wakefield has been phenomenal. Wilmington has not gotten the puck into the front offensive zone. Here comes Corcostas, who finds Mealy on the right wing side, and Mealy will take it across center ice and be able to dump it if they want to dump and play. She tries to bring it in. She's got Bishop in the slot. Ida Bishop sits in the slot. Mealy tries to get her. Ida Bishop's pulled down. Mealy picks the puck around and then sets it up. So they'll have the power play with 53 seconds left. That's Hernandez in the back. Hernandez with O'Shea in the back. Mealy loses the puck. Try to keep it in ice. They're going to have to clear the zone. Hernandez will back it up and they'll dump it back in. There's Bishop. Bishop's getting a little bit tired. So the front line a little tired. Kokoris is coming off, so a stoppage of play. Probably going to be an offside. Offside, so the penalty, the face-off out here in the neutral zone face-off. So we're going to have Fuller, Riley, and Berlami up front with Jocelyn Palmer and D'Angelo in the back. Fuller wins, actually, Riley wins the face-off. D'Angelo called for offside. Again, a penalty, a little out of sorts here. Again, they do not have first-line winger Danielle Silva here. 22 seconds left to go on the penalty. 7 minutes to play in the game. 3-2. Wakefield leads. Faceoff will be taken by Riley. Riley versus Melanson. Riley wins the faceoff. Back to Palmer, who finds D'Angelo on the left wing. D'Angelo dumps it in, will dump and chase. So offensively, you got Bertolami, Fuller, and Palmer on offense. Riley on offense, and Palmer and D'Angelo back on the blue line, manning the blue line. Puck is taken away and dumped out of the ice by Melanson. Redirected over here to D'Angelo, who takes it in, drops into the offensive zone, and again controlled by Wakefield. Penalty is over. Shot on net by D'Angelo is easily gloved off by, actually that shot on was by Palmer, easily gloved by Boudreau. 6:23 to play. Period 3. Wilmington needing a goal to tie it up. Again, Danielle Silva, starting wing, is out of the game with a leg injury, so off to the locker room. So back blue line. The blue liners will be D'Angelo and Palmer. We'll have Mealy, Bishop, and Kokoustis up front. Bishop chases the puck into the corner, slides it back to the wing, dumped on net by D'Angelo and saved by Boudreau. We'll have a stoppage of play. 6:10 to play. Again, not a bad set. Bishop using her size to play that puck off the left wing board back out to D'Angelo for a shot. Center. So it'll be Lillian Kukors taking the draw. Kukors brings the draw. Bishop tries to tap it in front, back to Kukors. Kostis, I'm sorry, I keep butchering. I'm going to call her Leah from here on out, so I don't ruin that name. There's Mealy with the puck taken away. Back behind the net is Lily. Lily tries to feed it around. D'Angelo up top, tries to stop. Does a good job keeping it in the zone, but it's controlled by Wakefield, as Wakefield will try to break into the neutral zone, and they dump it. Kept in play in front by Palmer. Palmer, out into the middle. Nice play there. D'Angelo makes a few really good defensive plays here. Bishop gets beat. That is Hill. Hill on the drive. Glove save, tapped out of the glove by Melanie Hayden, who makes another save. Played in the backcourt by D'Angelo. Slid out in front. Nice play. That'll be 17. Palmer dumps it over here to Bishop. Bishop bangs away. We got the puck in the right wing corner. There's a shot by, looked like one of the Lilly sisters, and the play will be tied up. Take the face-off out of the zone, back into the neutral zone face-off as the puck gets dropped into the just back in the net. I thought they were coming out the neutral zone, and they are. Everybody's lined up over here, but I guess the Wakefield girls didn't understand that was a infraction on the tie-up. Was back to the net by Wakefield, so they'll take it out to the neutral zone. Face-off. 23 is Riley. Riley wins the face-off, and she dumps it into the zone. There'll be no icing on that. Chased after by Bertolami. Bertolami in the offensive left wing side. So it'll be Bertolami up, cleared through. That's Bridget O'Shea. Manny O'Shea and Dusselbaum in the back line. Delayed offside here. Wilmington touches up. They don't do anything. They missed that. I guess they're not going to call that because Wilmington touched in the zone. That'll be taken in by Fuller. Controlled by Wakefield. 4:30 to play. Wilmington needs a goal to tie. Wakefield 3, Wilmington 2. It'll be Fuller, Bertolami, and Riley on offense with Dusselbaum and O'Shea playing defensively. That pass is sliding through the neutral zone. Number 7 on the breakaway is Furen. Shot saved. Oh, cleared out by Dusselbaum. Goes into the net. I don't know what happened here, but we have a player hurt. Player on the Annabelle Forziati with a great drive. Tried to score, tipped wide, and then puck flew out in front of net, and Dusselbaum cleared away and slid into the net. So the 7th, and it's number 7 was up and skating, so she looks like she's okay. Haley and Dusselbaum with the defense. Haley Dusselbaum with a defensive play to clear it, slides into the net. Melanie Hayden with the save. Score stays 3-2, 4:06 to play. So on for Wilmington is Leah Kostis with Mealy and Bishop. Puck is driving. A nice play. Good save by Haley. Lost face-off by the Wildcats. Breaking away here by Mealy. Mealy's going to try to use her speed. She's going to get hauled down from behind. That'll be a penalty. 18 Olivia Cameron with the penalty as Mealy has used her speed very effectively here in this game. Caused Wakefield to, that's the second penalty on that. And maybe looking for a face-off here. Will be in the offensive zone for the Wildcats. Let's see what we're going to have on here. So 16 will be, Bertolami will come in on the power play. She'll be on the right wing with Mealy left wing, Korkustis centering with D'Angelo and Palmer manning the blue line. Won by Korkustis, back to D'Angelo. She fires it on net. A little bit of traffic out in front, covered up by Boudreau. Penalty was on, like I said, number 18, Olivia Cameron. 2-minute penalty with 3:45 to play. So the Wildcats with an opportunity here to tie the game. 1:53 to play. Face-off will be by Korkustis. She's flanked by Bertolami and Mealy. She wins it again back to D'Angelo. 2 straight winning face-offs in the offensive zone. D'Angelo finds Mealy, who skates out in front. Korkustis throws it on net. Shot is saved by Boudreau. Almost slides behind her. Can't tell by here, but they're going to stop play. Another offensive zone face-off for the Wildcats. Leah Korkustis has won both face-offs that we've had on this power play. So again, let's reset. We got Korkustis, Bertolami on the right wing, Mealy on the left wing with D'Angelo and Palmer playing in the blue line. She's going to draw it back. She kicks it away. Oh, Bertolami gets a nice play to get it back to D'Angelo. D'Angelo slide it across the blue line. She'll throw it to Mealy on the right wing. Mealy to Korkustis. Shot is saved by Boudreau. Back behind the net. Mealy controls the puck. That's Palmer on the right side. She throws it on net. Great save. Nice play. Quick shot by Jocelyn Palmer. Big save by Abby Boudreau. Keep the score 3-2. 1:23 to play in the period. 1:23 to play on the penalty. On the power play for Wilmington. It'll be a timeout, Wakefield. So let's reset here. 3:15 to play in the period, third period. Wakefield leads 3-2. Wilmington on a power play with 1:23 left. There'll be a offensive zone face-off on the left wing circle. Be taken by Leah Korkustis, who has won the last 3 face-offs on the offensive zone on this power play. Resetting goal scorers for Wilmington on the 2 goals, Lauren D'Angelo and Leah Korkustis. 2 goals for Wakefield by Brooke Lilly, and the other goal was scored by Michaela Fenley. So we are 3-2 with 3:15 to play. Third period. Wilmington needs a goal to tie. Wilmington's got 1:23 on the power play. And it'll be a very, hopefully, exciting here finish. We've got a boys game coming up following this. The boys are going to be in the camo uniforms. I can see them lining up behind the blackboards right now. And that'll be the timeout, so we'll get action to play here. We'll see who they come out with on the power play. And we'll see what they do with defensively on the penalty kill for Wakefield. So let's see, we've got skating out. We've got Korkustis, Mealy, and Bertolami up front. So center, Korkustis, center, Bertolami, and Mealy. On the back line is Lauren D'Angelo and Jocelyn Palmer. They've been winning these faceoffs back to D'Angelo, and she's been doing a good job setting up their offense. So here's the offensive left wing faceoff on the power play. That faceoff is won by 15 Melanson, and they clear the ice. Back down, played by Melanie Hayden, and Wilmington reset again. The importance of winning that defensive faceoff by Wakefield allowed them to clear the zone. Runs time off the clock and the penalty and forces Wilmington to reset their offense. Okay, so Mealy here, left wing boards, will skate it into the offensive zone for the Wildcats. Feeds it back to Korkustis, who finds that's Palmer here on the blue line. Korkustis, tries to feed it back low to Mealy, but it's intercepted. This will be Palmer. Back to D'Angelo. She throws the shot on net, but it's blocked by 15, and they'll clear. 39 seconds to play, power play, 2:30 to play in the game. Play will be back there by 12, which is Bishop back in the game. So Ida Bishop finds D'Angelo, skate the puck up the net. Actually, that wasn't Bishop, I'm sorry, that was 17 Palmer on the defensive side. D'Angelo tries to take it, and it's taken away, and the puck again is cleared down. 18 seconds in the penalty. Played by, that'll be Jocelyn Palmer behind her own net. 8 seconds left on the penalty. 1:57 to play in the game. The penalty about to expire as Wakefield has killed off that late penalty on the, and now Wilmington is going to have to struggle here to try to get a goal with 1:45 to play. Controlled into defensive zone by Wakefield as they bring it out. That's Courtney Hill, who finds 19, which is one of the Lilies. 19 and 17 are Carolyn Lilly and Brooke Lilly, Cameron in the game. So here comes Wilmington, 23. Deanna Riley feeds it back to Hernandez, tries to feed it back into Riley. So you have Riley, Bishop, and Fuller on. Here's a breakaway for 18, which is Cameron. Nice shot up over the scores, makes it 4-2. Cameron with the breakaway, 18. Comes in, goes glove side, up over the glove side, and scores on the breakaway. That'll make the score 4-2 Wakefield with 1:11 to play. And Wilmington trying to force the action. Cameron with the breakaway, beats Melanie Hayden. Left side, glove side, up top shelf. Now we'll have timeout for Wilmington as we can reset for you. Wakefield with a 4-2 lead. That goal on a breakaway by Olivia Cameron, who is one of 3 goal scorers for the Wakefield Warriors. The other goal scorer, Michaela Fenley, and 2 goals for Brooke Lilly. Gives them their 4. Wilmington, D'Angelo, and Korkustis with their goals to make it 4-2 game. Again, we've got 1:11 left. A Wakefield win for them puts them into the Division II tournament. And Wilmington just trying to play out the string on senior day to have some success, and hopefully now it'll be just down to trying to get 2 goals to tie the game. So again, here we're back at the Restusha Arena. We have a doubleheader for you here on WCTV. 1:11 to play. Adam and George is my handy people. George is on the camera. Adam working the everything else. Mr. Do-It-All back here, Adam Gisenberry. And George has done a great job on camera, to camera. Face off at center ice, controlled by Wakefield. Try to count it down, a minute to play in the game. Wilmington's got first line, first defense on. Bishop is replacing Silva, who had been injured. So there's a pass out in front, saved by Melanie Hayden, who's done a great job in net. Here comes Mealy with a break. Mealy trying to go 2-on-1, taking the puck around. 50 seconds to play. 4-2 Wakefield. Mealy behind the net. Controlled by Courtney Hill of Wakefield. They'll try to run clock here. Bishop falls down trying to make the play. Mealy, 20 seconds, excuse me. Deanna Riley, the net has been emptied out. I'm not going to get a picture of that. Wilmington is playing with a man advantage now as the empty net. Wakefield's going to try to dump it down. That's tipped off the stick of D'Angelo, chased back by Palmer. So Wilmington's got Mealy, Bishop, Korkois, Fuller, and the 2 defensemen, Jocelyn Palmer and D'Angelo back. 12 seconds left to play. That shot on net is going to be missed. That'll run the clock down to 9 seconds. Time running out on Wilmington here in this game. Korkusis takes it to the offensive zone. It's controlled by Wakefield. They'll control and run the clock out. That'll do it. Final here at the Restusha Arena. Wakefield 4, Wilmington 2. We thank you for joining us. Stay tuned, as always, for the boys' game as the boys take on Wakefield. So from Restusha Arena, for George and Adam, this is Jim Boyle, and thank you for joining us for Wilmington Girls Hockey.